Hello everybody, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 Spots Live, and it's time for Summerslam. But on the day of recording, this is actually a Sunday evening, and I'm going to watch yesterday's Summerslam and find out if and how it all went down. This is the kickoff show, and I'm going to get straight to the very first matchup. And I will then review that matchup as I'm about to, and I will see you in a bit. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the first matchup on the kickoff show was Big E versus Baron Corbin, because Baron Corbin stole Big E's Money in the Bank briefcase to maybe try and cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, even though I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. It has to be the winner that cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase. I mean, it can't just be whoever holds the briefcase can cash it in. Why does it have no meaning? So once again, Baron Corbin's plans to try and get some more money to get back on his feet has failed, as Big E whooped his ass and has beat him 1, 2, 3. It was a good matchup. 3 stars out of 5 there, under my opinion. As we go, I'm gonna go on to the first matchup of the official SummerSlam card, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first matchup on the night: AJ Styles and Omos, the Raw Tag Team Champions, went one-on-one with RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Riddle. And my god, it was a back and forth type of matchup. At one point, man, I thought Riddle was knocked out because Omos chokeslammed him onto the apron, and AJ Styles was going to go for that phenomenal forearm, but Randy Orton almost caught him with the RKO out of nowhere, but AJ was too smart for that, and he rolled him up and was trying to go for the tights and tried to cheat, but in the end he kicked out, rolled on him up out of nowhere with the RKO onto AJ Styles. 1, 2, 3, and new Raw Tag Team Champions Riddle and Randy Orton, RK Bro. And let's go on to the next matchup. The evil is mine! Yes, indeed, I just witnessed Eva Marie go one-on-one with Alexa Bliss, and with no doubt, Alexa Bliss beats Eva Marie. Because the evil is mine, says Alexa Bliss. I'm going to go on to the next matchup because there's nothing else to say about that one, because it went over just like that. And by God, what a matchup! At first I thought it was going to be... Hang on, let me try it again. 3, 2, 1, action. And my God, what a matchup that I just witnessed. At first I thought it was going to be a very slow matchup, but it built up and built up and built up. And it's Sheamus versus Damian Priest was a great matchup, because in the end we have now got a new United States champion in Damian Priest, who was he was in a heel hook. He was going to tap out of it. He got something come over him, and he ripped that protective face mask off of Sheamus. And that was after that, he whipped Sheamus into the corner, that bed, and in the knee, and followed up by the reckoning. 1, 2, 3, new United States champion, Damian Priest. Boom. And we'll go on to the next match, folks. And the Usos went one-on-one with the Mysterios, and as they defended their SmackDown Tag Team titles, it was a close matchup. It was back and forth the entire time. And then Rey Mysterio just nearly had it, as he, went to hit that frog splash, but the double knees up meant that he got caught. And then it was a double super kick and a Uso splash from Jey Uso. 1, 2, 3, and still SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. As we go on to the next matchup. I don't know what the hell to freaking say about that. I ain't gonna, what? Okay, I'm gonna put myself back into my seat and calm the fuck down a little bit. I'm gonna put myself about, I don't know, 20 seconds ago. Basically, there's a whole bunch of nonsense that just happened with Bianca Belair was supposed to defend her SmackDown Women's Championship against Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is unable to compete, so they bring out Carmella. Boos that! Everyone boos her out the building. She's happy, she's ready to go one-on-one. They raise up the title, and then as soon as the title gets raised, whose music do we hear? None other than the man, Becky Lynch. She's back. She takes out Carmella after hearing a huge pop from the WWE Universe, chanting Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch, cheering their hearts out as much as they can. Then once she takes out Carmella, she gets on the microphone and says, hey, how about we see the man go one-on-one with the EST WWE for SmackDown Women's Championship? She thinks about it, Bianca thinks about it, she says, yeah, okay, bring it, yeah, I'll do it. Bell rings, and like, one-man handle slam out of nowhere, boom! 1, 2, 3, new SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Unbelievable! 5 stars out of 5 stars, just for the confusion alone. As I'm gonna go on to the next match. Once again, Drew McIntyre went one-on-one with Jinder Mahal, and you know what? The fact that he's going out of this to do this storyline with his best mate in real life, it's actually quite good because he gets more story time. And these two are main event players. Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion, which means that Vince McMahon still likes Jinder, you know? He went from being down here to up here to like in the mid card. But you know what? Drew McIntyre can put him over regardless. I know that Drew McIntyre won this round, but I got a feeling that they could easily have a rematch and at Extreme Rules, which is the next pay-per-view, by the way, which is my predictions for that and review will be coming up very shortly. I don't know when Extreme Rules is, but I will find out. But as for this SummerSlam, pretty easy, simple Claymore, bang. 1, 2, 3, McIntyre wins. Next matchup, please. Well, it's to be expected as Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Nikki ASH have just gave it on their own in one of my, well, a really good triple threat matchup. But you gotta admit, at the end of the night, no one can escape the figure of 8. As we've got a brand new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Woo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, Edge versus Seth Rollins. One hell of a matchup, thugs. And I'll tell you this, Spear couldn't do it. The Execution couldn't do it. The Educator couldn't do it. Edge gave Seth Rollins everything. The amount of times that Seth Rollins went for that storm, it was unbelievable. Even at the end, he was so close and he still got caught. And that's what got told into the Educators, that he still managed to avoid it, turn it into a crossface, couldn't make him tap out with the crossface, so he got that sleeper into like a crossface at the same time, like a crossface sleeper hold, and that was a bit too much for Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins taps out like a little bitch, and the winner by submission, the Rated R Superstar, Edge. As we go on to the last 2 matches, and including Bobby Lashley versus... Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe that I just saw that. That was the most pathetic 2 thumbs down from me. Bobby Lashley is still WWE champion, but I thought he was going to, like, at least, you know, spear Goldberg in half or give him a hurt knock and win, but no, he couldn't. It was unable to compete and got beaten down afterwards. Next matchup, please. That was pathetic. This is official. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. You know, I never thought it's been a long time since I've seen it. But I'm gonna, before I go and get into this, Roman Reigns did exactly what he said he was gonna do, and beat the shit out of John Cena. He retained his championship after a long grueling matchup. But then, what do we hear? Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dude, what are we gonna see here? What are we gonna see? Am I gonna see a double cross from Paul Heyman? No. No. It's the opposite. Brock Lesnar has returned. Not just took, he could have F5'd, Roman Reigns. Nope, didn't do that. Could have shook hands and joined forces with him, and because he's with Paul Heyman. Nope. In fact, he even gave Paul Heyman a stare that he hasn't gave Paul Heyman that stare since he betrayed Brock Lesnar back in the day. So my thing is, and this is just my own opinion here, but what I just saw, I think we just saw Brock Lesnar turn babyface. I don't know. We'll have to watch SmackDown to find out. And Extreme Rules is the next pay-per-view. And I'm going to give SummerSlam 2 thumbs up. And out of 5 stars, 4 stars out of 5. Because of the 1 or 2 matches that weren't so great. But I'm Danrvdtree2000. Also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live. And until next time, for Extreme Rules pay-per-view review and also the predictions for that too. Goodbye. I pressed F11 and I was supposed to press F5. Haha! Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch the previous video, click on the video on the left. But if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the video on the right. Also, feel free to click subscribe by clicking on the Master Chief icon on the top.